This Arukh HaShulchan, you're there, Simon Aleph, Sif, um, Samech Aleph to Samech Daled, day 20 of the Supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. Samech Aleph. Arukh HaShulchan you give one. The Beis Yosef writes, Tabach, what's the Simon Baruch HaKevin, what threw me off yesterday? He said, Kosher made a Beis Yosef. I thought it was a Beis Yosef. Because in other parts of Shulchan Aruch, who writes the Rabbi Seino Bali Shulchan Aruch or something like that, whether it's Beis Yosef or sometimes occasionally the Ram, I never really paid attention to it. Because we only wrote about Rabbi Seino Bali Shulchan Aruch when it said about the Beis Yosef. But in any event, when he writes the Beis Yosef, it usually means the Beis Yosef in the Beis Torah. Here he means the Beis Yosef in the Shulchan Aruch. A butcher who made a sign on the head of the slaughtered lamb, which marks it as a treif. It also said it's treif. And then afterwards it says, no, it really was kosher. So he only said this so that people should not try to buy it. You should literally cut him in a basar, so he'll have it to take meat for himself. Since he gave an excuse to his prior statement, he's believed. There was someone who argued this. So before the comment, seeing Kupehe, later on it says, says, I'm Tame because I'm a tyranny. And then she says, I'm Tarik. She gives an excuse she's believed, except do so if she put on her actual Nida clothing, the clothing she's accustomed to wear during the days that she's in Nida, so then Lamani Amaslo. Their excuse doesn't take, it's not effective. The Maslo Ainam Mo'il, excuse is only effective, Rak ala Dibur, only when a person just said something. Said not if somebody did something. Since he made a mark on the head of the lamb, there's a Maisa. He did a Maisa, and the excuse shouldn't work, and that's the Taz. Some people say it's not comparable. That's what Maya said. Nobody compelled her to do a Maisa. The game of just a Maisa. When she did a Maisa, Mistama Mes Cain, who she Tmeo. We assume that's the truth, that she is in fact Home. Shame become, but here, as they seem, and you have to put the sign on, so people shouldn't buy from it. Therefore, the excuse works also in this manner. The excuse has to be recognizable as a good excuse. The showing us was and it's logical to do this. But if people who are the onlookers, it's in the eyes of the onlookers, this is not enough of an excuse to say, to explain that why he said it's treifa. Ain't on Ammon, he's not believing this excuse. So if he died to the that he thinks he had to say this. So this is from the Tefillah Shor. All the excuses we see in the Gemara, they were good and proper excuses. So every excuse has to be like that. Based this has to do with how based in assesses situations. The situation. Also, he says I made a mistake in the halacha in Yesh Makom Litos. If there's room to say, well, he didn't make a mistake, could have made a mistake. Also, it's an excuse. Since the excuse is effective, when first he said Shrefa and then he says Kshera, he can't hear the Kshera, so it certainly should work in the other direction. If initially he says Kosher, and then he says Kosher, and then he says Treif. And he excuses his initial statement. Then, not Treif. We should be believed now to say it's Treif. Even though you say it's not comparable. I understand somebody says it's initially Treif in Kilkul. So nobody would commit any prohibition as a result. I would share, but if he said Kosher to begin with, I say Kule. Then somebody he can come to mess someone up. Somebody else is going to eat it. So I would say perhaps he can't renege on this. It's comparable to say, I would say a person can't make himself into is not believed to say he's a Russia. It is not believed to say that he would have set up a stumbling block of this sort to begin with. Nevertheless, HaShuchan does not seem reasonable to destroy that distinction. Because you can say, even though I said it's kosher, I was very careful, nobody should buy it. And if somebody would have come to take meat from this animal, I would not have allowed him to do so. I would not have allowed anything bad to emerge. Therefore, his belief to say it's straight. He says in brackets that Pischei Shua brings in an opinion about this. Kosh can show at least a bedin. Certainly, the person says I made a mistake and I passed him leniently by error. Not in Emma, he certainly believed. One witness contradicts the slaughterer. The shaykhid says I shechted properly. One of them denies that. It says contradicts that. It says that he tarried in the shechita, or to apply too much pressure in the shechita, etc. In terms of the sheikh, they should not be rendered unfit to be a sheikh. Vada Eidechad who's contradicted is not significant. In terms of this thing which is actually shechted now, the witness is certainly not allowed to eat from it. The Shabbat now shechted the for vis-a-vis himself, he made it into a piece of prohibited substance. If this aid in the future, in mutzah yichom shchetz v'lat even the shchit of the sheikh, yesh machlekes hapaiskim. It's a machlekes. Yesh in the mutzah. Some say you can't. Shayafil feed varv and a muchal sheyasa home because you know what he said. It's not definitive that it should be also forever. Yashem b'tshuva arechas ater. The sheikh would do tshuva. He go back to his original status of being permitted. Chen gama astam ein shayachum ad shabbat nafshe surah. So then, even in a default situation, you can't say that he made the sheikh by himself, a piece of prohibited substance. The tshuva because he maybe did tshuva. Zodas marik v'shulchan siv yudal. Yeshol Kim said those arguments. The cave and the complaint feed varav, since according to what he says, also lishkot batzmo below tshuva. According to what he says, the sheikh himself cannot check unless he does tshuva. So therefore, can't cause him his barrel shows a tshuva. So as far as the aid is concerned, as long as he doesn't know that the sheikh did tshuva, bisura may remains in his status of prohibition. That's in pre-Chadashim Tracy Placey. Some of that, V'lin Ikadas Marik v'Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Batzkas l'Kula. The word of Shas, because it's clear that from the Shas, the Shavi and Avshechitich the Yisura, that halacha, and the person can make something upon himself, and if it's a piece of prohibited flesh, she speaks fake mutter. If there's a double suffix, it's permitted. But can I be here to feel if he divrei aid? Shishah does even go according to the words of the witness that this person tarried in the shechita or applied pressure in shechita. How is fake shchitas acheros? It's fake on subsequent shechitas. Somebody is shachita gish ba. We're doubtful. It's a doubt if the sheikh himself realized that he was doing shiur or joritza. We're amazed. And he's literally saying nonetheless, even though he did feel it, that he shechted properly. Or like Yishua, maybe he didn't feel it, and therefore he's a shayket. Witness can't know this. If he's someone who basically going to say he was deliberate, Shema also tshuva, maybe it's not tshuva, or Shema shachad by Melgabam, or maybe subsequent times he shechted with somebody else watching. But Shema Yofa shachad, besides that, even if he didn't tshuva, maybe he shechted properly. God the Choshe Shechita Baruch and Shechad Yofa. It's a definite. Somebody who's suspect in shechita is definitely not going to shech properly. I raised the rock stuffing. It's only doubtful. So the three sfekos, right? The sfekos having if he knew it or not, and if he even if he didn't know it, maybe it was shogeg, right? And it was I think it's all one shach. That's one suffix. Shogeg if he was aware of where it was no. It's four figures over. So Shaykh is something if he knew it or didn't know it, right? No, it's three figures. Something if he knew it or not, and even if he knew it, maybe the tshuva, and even in tshuva, maybe somebody watched him or he checked it properly. So, the three figures which take account several additional possibilities. Okay, so the shalosh figures. We are about the mutter shalosh figures. Malchel cheskas is was not siman kufyud. As it says, it's going to say it's a kufyud and klai fake sveka that everybody agrees that three figures allow something even in place of cheskas isra. The Bible says, "Much custom to a sharp people going to the inu myrek she'ed chayzebo." That's talking about specifically where the witness himself reneges. It's difficult, and it doesn't seem to be the case. That's it for today.